everyone, welcome to Talladega Public Library's summer reading program. I'm Shay with ASL in Art, and we are going to be painting today. You're going to be painting your very own bumblebee. Our colors are black, blue, red, yellow, green, and white. You have your very own palette, canvas, and brush set. So let's get started. First, we're going to take your blue color, your blue that you have in your container, and we're going to mix it with a little bit of your white that you have in your container. Be careful not to dip your blue brush into your white paint or all of your white paint into your blue paint. So we're going to go ahead, and once you have that mixed up, we're going to put this on the back of the canvas and we're going to make a sky. We're going to make the background pretty and blue. If you don't want to mix your colors, you don't have to, but this will make a beautiful blue and beautiful summer day, just like in the summer reading program here at the library. I would love to know who all has read a book on bumblebees. I told y'all we were going to paint our very own bumblebee today, and I want you to, at the end, give your bumblebee a name. So does it remind you of any bumblebee that you have ever read a book about or seen, or maybe seen out in your yard when you were playing in the summertime? Bumblebees give us all of our pollination and flowers and honey that we see growing. They are the ones that do all the work to make that happen. So we are very, very thankful for them. And we are going to make a beautiful summer blue sky that our bumblebee can fly in. Make sure you paint the edges really, really good of your picture, because we don't want any white to show through. We want to make sure that there are no holes in our sky. We don't want anyone falling through. So we want to make sure that our entire background is painted this beautiful, beautiful blue that you have made by mixing a little bit of your white paint into it. And once we get it all on there and smoothed out, we're going to get the very bottom and finish this up. Once we get it all on there and all smoothed out, then we can start to put in our objects. When you paint a picture, this is known as the background, what your objects are going to be sitting on. Your objects are the subject of the picture of whatever you are painting. So now that we have our background done, we can take our white paint that we mixed with our blue and we can add a little bit of clouds. All you have to do is kind of dab your white paint in there and mix it with your blue. And that way we can make some swirl it around and we can make some beautiful clouds in the sky for our bumblebee to have to look at on our summer day. There we go. Just mix in. And now we have some clouds in our sky. Has anyone thought of a name for their bumblebee yet? Has anyone come up with what we are going to do for our bumblebee in our picture? I'm going to take another brush, and right here at the bottom, I'm going to make some really tall green grass with my green paint in my green container that you got from the library. And we are going to make some grass for our bumblebee. Bumblebees love tall grass because that is where flowers grow. And bumblebees, like I said, bumblebees always pollinate our flowers. They're the ones that make the flowers grow pretty and tall. We are going to add big tall grass. It's okay if it mixes a little with your blue paint if it's not dry yet, or if you want to let it dry just a little bit. We're going to go ahead and add lots of green paint down there. So that way we can have big, tall grass. All I'm doing is making lines, just going up and down, up and down. You can also dab like this and get a little bit thicker grass. But I'm going to go ahead and go up and down like this. I'm going to start over. And I'm just going to really make sure that maybe add a couple of tall pieces Really make sure that our bumblebee has plenty of grass for whenever he wants to fly around. And you know what grows in grass? Pretty flowers. That is what grows in our grass. So we are going to take some of our red paint in our red jar, and we are going to take our red paint and we're just going to add 3 little lines like this, and we're going to make little bunches of flowers. We're just going to use the edge of our brush and make red dots all throughout, red dots and red lines all throughout our painting. So that way we can have flowers, and our bumblebee can see what his hard work has done and these beautiful flowers that have grown because of all the bumblebees' work flying around pollinating our flowers for us. They add so much beauty to our summertime. So I'm so excited that we can add some flowers for him at the bottom. Look at that. Now we have a beautiful flower garden for our bumblebee to fly around. Now for our bumblebee, we get to paint our friend. We get to paint a beautiful bumblebee flying through the summer sky. So at first, we're going to paint a round circle using our black paint in our black container. We're just going to paint a circle, and this is going to be our bumblebee's head. This is going to be his face. Isn't that cute? Isn't that the cutest bumblebee? Now we're going to get to paint his body. We're just going to make a half circle using your brush, and we're just going to come around this way and make our bumblebee's body. And we're going to make 2 little legs coming out at the bottom. Now we have to color him in. We're going to make a black stripe and another black stripe right here. So our bumblebee, now all he's missing is the yellow. Now we can come in with our yellow paint that we have in our yellow container, and we can add a yellow stripe here, and we can add another yellow stripe for our bumblebee. Look how cute he is showing up in our beautiful summer day. We're not quite done with him yet. Now we're going to go back to our white paint that we have in our white container, and we're going to add some beautiful big wings to our bumblebee. Just like that. So that way he can fly around. He can fly around and make all his pretty flowers and do all of his work for the day. We're going to add lots of white paint to make them really stand out and really beautiful. And we're going to add little wings down here. Look, there we go, our bumblebee. We can't have a bumblebee without his little antennas sticking up. That's how they smell. That is how a bumblebee has all of his smell, is right through there. Now we're going to add his trail of where he's been. Just add a couple of dashed lines. Maybe he went in a circle, coming out this way. And he's flying away on our summer day. If we want to add a face to our bumblebee and give him a name, I can take my white paint that I have in my white container, and I'm going to add 2 little eyes. And then I'm going to add a little smile to my bumblebee. Now, We have a new friend that we painted, that you painted from scratch. This started out as a white piece of paper or a white canvas, and you have made a new friend today, and you painted this all on your own. I hope you had so much fun learning and painting with our little new friend. I would love to hear all of your names that you came up with your bumblebee. I think I'm gonna name mine Bob the Bumblebee. And there we go. He can just fly around on his beautiful summer day that we made for him. I hope everyone's bee turned out just beautiful, and I know that it did. I hope everyone had such a fun time today painting their bumblebee. I hope everyone learned a little something, and I hope that all of your bees turned out just like you wanted to. I can't wait for the library staff here at Talladega Public Library to hear all of the names that you came up with for your bumblebee. Thank you to Talladega Library for supplying all of our paint for today, for the space in this beautiful children's room, and thank you for letting us gather in the summertime to do fun things like this. Come here, listen to music, paint, do arts and crafts. I hope everyone loves the summer reading program as much as we do. Thanks, guys. I can't wait to see all of your bees. Happy summer.